Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us is the Sangean H201. This is an AM/FM weather alert portable radio. You can find this selling on Amazon for right around $78. I'll have links below if you're interested in this radio. But during this video, I perform an evening medium wave band scan to see what we can hear at night. First we'll go over features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third I'll start cruising the evening band. So here it is, the H201. Feature-wise, it's a waterproof radio because it's meant to be in your shower. I called it the ultimate emergency radio because it's waterproof and it has weather alert. And it runs 120 hours on 2D cells, so not bad. We got a gasket running along the whole middle of the radio, as you can see. Nice. Going to the front of the radio, we have this speaker grill. Kind of cool how they notched it out into a 3-inch speaker behind there. It sounds really good. Sangean, we have a large display showing our clock when the power is off. You hit a button, you can kind of see an amber light there. And it gets a little sharper how you change the viewing angle. We have seconds ticking off, which is nice. 11:18 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. Here you are. Let's go over to buttons real quick. So you get 5 presets per band. You have an AM band, 2 FM bands, and 1 weather alert band. So a total of 20 presets. That's fair enough. It's easy. I'm glad they gave us 2 FM bands. On number 3, you can see it says step. If we press and hold this with the power off, we get the firmware. And now we can change the FM stepping from 100 kilohertz to 50 kilohertz. We'll leave it at 100. We're going to be on AM anyway. Hit the button again. Takes us to the AM stepping. We can go 9 or we can go to 10, depending on our region. We'll stay at 10 because we're in the US. And then we'll press that to exit. Not bad. There's our stepping. Timer function, volume controls, tuning up and down, seeking up and down right in the front. These buttons are made of hard plastic, but there's a rubber gasket around them to help keep it watertight. Band select button, also time set, and a power button with the auto off or sleep function. Nice. Right inside of the radio, we have a flashlight that's cool, 3 LEDs. We press this little button here, and we can light up the area. If it gets dark in the bathroom because the power went out, that's nice to have. Up here we have a weather alert. If we hit this, the radio enters weather alert mode and listens for any kind of alert tone that would come through, and it would turn on the radio and tell you what's happening. You can pick the channel. I picked my channel 5 there. As you can see, it says weather alert with our clock showing. Turn it off by just pressing that again. Okay, if you want to initiate a siren because you're in distress, just press and hold weather alert button, and you'll get this louder and louder tone. I'll turn it off there. Cool. Top of the radio, H201. Cool. So it's got a spot for a strap that goes on this side and this side, so you can hang it in the shower, or you can use the built-in handle. It comes up like this. There you go, kind of locks into place. Of course, that's not a handle yet. It goes all the way around here. Just keep pushing that, and it locks in. And now you got a carry handle. Not bad. It's got a little rubber area there to help grip whatever you want to hang it on. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that back since we won't be needing this handle in this video. Okay. There we go. Rockin'. It does come with a plate that this fits into, so you can hang it on a wall. Got a little grip here. Nice. We have the battery door, which I want to show you. So it's got this bottom lock. So we pop this open. Then we open this up, and you can see we got 2 D-cell batteries. And then we have an FM and weather alert antenna. We're just going to push that down in there. You extend this out of the radio through the little hole here, little slot, and it goes up to 36 inches, which is nice. So you get some decent FM reception with this little wire. There we go. All right, lock that back down. Actually, I wanted to mention to you also, there's a gasket around the 2 D-cell batteries, and the battery door has like a extended piece of plastic here to push into that gasket to make it watertight for those batteries. It's going to push in there as we close the door. There we are. Awesome. Bottom of the radio has some little rubber feet, and of course it has frequency ranges printed on there as well. So yeah, expect 120 hours of runtime. They say 4 hours each day. That's pretty good. Over here we have a DC input, 3 volts, half amp behind the rubber gasket there. There you go. Let's plug that back up. All right, so let's do a little quick size comparison. There's our cruising, our evening band. To hear what we can hear. Last night I was picking up quite a bit, so I'm kind of excited to see what we can pick up tonight. So here is our CC Pocket, where I haven't done the hour change yet. This is the current time, 11:22. Yeah, got to change my clocks back. And then same thing with the Skywave. I forgot to change the clock. There you go. CC Skywave 2. It's a newer one, yeah. AM, FM, weather alert, airband, shortwave radio. Cool. Nice little radio. Like that one. And then, of course, last but not least, if you don't have those radios, we have a deck of cards. It's Iron Man. He is the man with the master plan. He has rocket-propelled grenades in each hand. He can tune it faster than you can. He's a Sangean radio man. It's fun. Yeah. Gotta love it. Tony Stark. Alright, so Iron Man, out. Cool. Alright, he's gone. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Power button.
Chicago O'Hare, it was mostly cloudy.
Okay.
The temperature was 57 degrees.
Got our local weather because I had weather alert mode activated, so it's going to change the band.
Relative humidity was...
So FM1, FM2, and there's our AM band. So the band we're on, frequency, and of course our battery life. Pretty simple. It does 10K steps. There's no 1 kilohertz stepping, so it's a simple radio, but it does very well. Nice low tone. Now when the radio's on, it says on. If you could see that, the seconds disappear and you get the on label. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and hear what we can hear tonight. So we're picking up music probably out of Cuba. That's southeast towards the island. We're bringing a passive loop, the Terk, just to see if we can't make it even brighter. You can't have it on music. I don't know if it's copyright or not. But that's pretty cool. That was coming in nice and clear. Wow. Okay. Keep going.
4.8. Slightly outside the margin of error. But I got to tell you something. When people talk about swing states, the ball game is not all 6 of them.
Here's 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles to the north, 400 watts at night.
Biden carried them last time by a little bit. The truth of the matter is,
because all the storage facilities were full with the oil they couldn't sell.
So in that sense, I think people are sort of, selective memory.
Okay, this should be KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts to the southwest, just slightly ever southwest. Yeah.
He deserves credit for the warp speed.
Yeah.
And he didn't push it.
Is it going to be, a battle within the Democratic ranks? Because I got to imagine, guys like Pritzker and Gavin Newsom are probably have their eyes on the White House, no?
You're 100% correct. Let me tell you right now. The Stacey Abrams, Kamala Harris.
Did you say Pritzker? No way. He's our governor. 560 the answer.
And because she was, because of her skin color. And right now...
Gets any more nefarious than that. But by the way, I think that the 17th century, that's where a lot of our expressions started.
Okay, so that's Coast to Coast being rebroadcasted on 570. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm picking up. If I figure it out, I'll put a little pop-up here, but right now I just have Yankton, South Dakota, and it's definitely not Yankton, South Dakota, I don't think. I guess it could be northwest. Yeah, it could be Yankton, South Dakota. Okay, cool. WNEX, which is 460 miles, 5,000 watts. Now, possibly Canadian?
64-59. TCU over 108-75 by CBS 21 points in this game. Number 1 Kansas beats North Carolina Central 99-56, 21-8 for Hunter Dickinson. Number 7 Houston wins it.
Okay, this is probably WTCM, Traverse City, Michigan, 215 miles, 1,000 watts.
Against Incarnate Word. West Virginia. Number 18 Texas, 88-56 against Incarnate Word. West Virginia over Missouri State, 67-59.
Should be KCSP. Kansas City, Missouri, 400 miles, 5,000 watts.
Florida International, 85-62. Iowa State, a winner against Green Bay, 85-44. BYU, 110-63 against Houston Christian. And Cincinnati, a winner on opening night, 69-58 against the University of Illinois Chicago. K-State losing this game and shooting just 31%. Stay with us. We'll have more postgame when we come back in a moment on the K-State Sports Network from Learfield.
Trucks have helped shape our country for decades. They've helped build it, and they've helped keep it running. At Lewis Automotive Group, we understand how important your truck is to you. Maybe it helps feed your livelihood.
Okay,
Started a new job and things were looking really good. 6 months later, Gary unexpectedly died. Wow.
1620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles to the north, 10,000 watts at night. You can point the radio, of course, to the south as well, bidirectional.
The only good part of the story is that Gary had term life insurance.
Country music on CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts. Sometimes I'll get a station to St. Louis as well if I turn the radio.
Take a break from your busy schedule and join Harold Salem for Guidelines for Living.
KYFI.
When it comes to human relationships,
St. Louis, Missouri, religious station, 275 miles, 5,000 watts.
Handled Alderman Implement before a heated city council session concerning the city's sanctuary city status. The resignations announced by Ramirez Rosa will go into
This is WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, local station, 75 miles, 1,600 watts.
as early as tomorrow.
Going to be entertaining. Limited tickets remain for the show. CMAAwards.com/tickets. Again, that's CMAAwards.com/tickets.
Hey, what do you say we start another week together at the Opry? Welcome. I'm Bill Cody. Grand Ole Opry star Chris Jansen has released his cover of
Okay,
Lindsey
so
Buckingham's
650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
was produced by Chris and Julian Raymond. It not only features Chris's signature vocal.
Picking up a hint of 660. WFAN, New York, New York. Just barely.
Thank you. And you know, this is not a, I mean, if you're following Williams' career arc at all, I mean, he's just an amateur. But
Here's 670, the score, WCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs.
to at least compete for the big game, he turned down, I mean, he'd be already set for life.
Welcome back to A Little More Conversation on
Okay, barely made that out, but he did say CJOB, which is cool. I'll put the information there for CJOB. In this direction is CFTR, Toronto, Ontario. 460 miles.
free
crime podcast that tells the harrowing story of Tracy.
WLW Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. Nice. Keep going.
Going to see the doctor during your workday was as easy as walking downstairs or down the hall.
WGN, Chicago. You can see the P2 means preset 2 up here, which is on this button, so P1 was 670. P2, there you go. WGN, Chicago, local.
Premise Health is serving unions and Taft-Hartley plans with better health care than ever.
Hint of music. That's CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Zoomer radio. Usually comes in clear.
Here today, starting at 9.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 12:33 now. Live team coverage of traffic and weather. We've just found a brand new crash.
There you go, WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles to the southeast.
North and south, exit 33.
760, not coming in good.
Avenue in the Bronx, or
There we go.
view their menu at Sammy'sFishBox.com.
The following is a paid political announcement.
What are his fellow Democrats saying about Tony
So,
Abella?
WABC, New York, New York. 750 miles to the northeast.
Before its sail to Tacoma. About 300 protesters delayed its departure from Oakland, and the U.S.
780 WBBM, Chicago, News Radio.
Donald Trump testifying today in his New York trial.
At one point during... High blood pressure can lead to a stroke or death. Get yours to a healthy way.
Okay, we're just picking up WGY, Albany, New York, 740 miles. Bring a loop in. It was quiet, but I heard him say it. Nice.
Attacks are on them, so they receive 10%, that's 10 times more than their population. But
Here's a 20 WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles.
statistics, our Jewish friends comprise about 2% of Americans.
The dynamics for Beijing, Moscow, Pyongyang standing on one side, pitted against the other teams. Team USA.
WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west.
Returned in full force since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. You made a mistake. No, you gotta listen to me. I thought you boys understood. That's all it is.
WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles southeast. Coast to coast and ground zero. Right now it's ground zero. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with the music here. This is 850, should be KOA, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles to the west. I think it's an intro.
Saint Nick, a.k.a. Fergalicious, a.k.a. Dr. Nick Ferguson.
CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
Bucks over the Nets, 129-125. The Heat top the Lakers, 108-107.
Coming from the south is WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles. Beautiful. Great radio. I mean, I like this radio. There today it did fantastic, and in the evening, fantastic. Just love it.
109. College basketball, #1 Kansas.
It's waterproof. Bunch of stations
That'll be
mixing.
the only question I'll ask people vetting them for cabinet positions. Do you agree liberals suck?
So here's 890 WLS Chicago.
What are you going to do to change it and stop the sucking from happening?
Go a little quicker. Music there's WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Yeah, they play some good music in the evening. I like it.
We're doing all the little things to maintain to take care of the football, to get.
This is Charlotte Grubman, a researcher, abolitionist, and organizer for the Free Jess team. Jess is Jessica Resnicek, who's been in jail for 2 years.
So this is 990 CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles.
Along the Dakota Access Pipeline in Iowa. Many of the Ocheti-Shakawon water protectors that
Set the Tony age every week. Offensively, defensively. It's simple.
1000 WMVP Chicago.
They show up every play, every day.
Of measurement are the same, but the parameters that you measure are different. We measured, and what we find is our investment is paying for itself in oodles. We have been partnering with iHeart across multiple platforms, both for brand enhancement as well as for
WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. Great signal coming over the Great Lakes.
it has been very beneficial for us to integrate some of our campaigns into the native content of
215-625-9600 to help yourself to a better financial life.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Hatfield Pork brings flavor to the table the whole family will enjoy. And
KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles to the northeast.
you can feel good about serving. Explore endless meal possibilities with Hatfield's variety of marinated pork.
That's your job. It's like the quarterback, right? When you lose, it's about me and I didn't make plays. When you win, it's about we. And you highlight all the great catches, all the great plays, whatever else.
Should be Madison, I believe, WTSO. Got some Christian music on KAAY. This is 1090 Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles.
But now we've got into astrology. I would just.
So here is WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles. Rebroadcast to coast, which you can't hover on. They copyright that stuff. Yeah. Because they sell it.
May only cost you about $200 a month for affordable term life insurance.
$200 a month.
Term provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-444-2013.
1120 St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles. Yeah. Okay. Get a hint of New York Station, WBBR.
This is not a joke. Remember the Pfizer documents. 1,291.
Should be WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles.
Non-existent trials.
Timidity. In other words, God didn't make us timorous, timid, cowardly.
WYLL, Chicago, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio.
The testimony of our Lord. Could it be that sometime at noon, and then sometime later at midnight, I'm to get up.
You know, there's no getting on a plane and flying to another country. Even some of it would think, well, I must be followed by somebody that has the device that does this. Because even if I get on a plane and I fly across the country from the East Coast to the West Coast, as soon as I get on...
Okay, I think this is a local, or semi-local, not really too local, WOWO, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 181 miles. Okay, they got rebroadcast coast to coast everywhere. WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles. So go a little quicker here. This part of the band, between 12:30 and about 1500, is pretty jumbled up at night.
For example, that is, you know, we have the globalist reset agenda. Thing where they like sit in the middle of the road and like swap all the cars and such, and you can see this one woman.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead here.
Right now and walk across the room and stub my toe. By golly, it's going to hurt. You know, that's the message that my body gives me.
WLAC, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
One identity. That's a matrix of physicality. And yet we're so...
So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again.
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles. Man, this radio's rocking.
You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at McGruffPSA.org.
66 million Obama, 61 Romney. Black vote, 93% Obama, 6% Romney.
1540 KXCL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
He didn't confront Obama in any meaningful way about Obama.
Cool, was that like a pan flute? That's neat. CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
Partly cloudy and cooling off tonight. Low temperature dipping back into the lower 40s. Partly cloudy, mild on Tuesday.
So we're hearing Traffic Advisory Radio, Lake County, Illinois, and we're hearing KOZN, Bellevue, Nebraska, 390 miles. It's amazing.
And DJs is the official watch party sports bar of Creighton basketball. Nick Hanley here from my friends at DJs. Watch Creighton basketball on DJ's huge TV walls in 7 metro locations. Plus enjoy delicious food and a Blue Jay lemonade cocktail, of course.
Keep going. We got music on KCJJ, the Mighty. This is Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles to the west.
Deserves to be protected. Right now, get 50% off the whole home security system named Adaptive 2023 by U.S. News.
KCNZ, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
Advanced Home Security, 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. There's no safe like simply.
Thank you, Fred. Hey, shout out for listening on WWL, okay? You take it easy. Yes, sir. All right, shout out to Freddie. That was a nice last point.
Final station, KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
Hey, JR, how you doing tonight?
I'm excellent. What's on your mind, man?
I want to talk Florida State football. I haven't
There's
sat
some
down and
music.
really watched since they beat LSU. So Florida State's been cruising all season.
You can kind of hear an underlying music tone there. That's KKLF, Richardson, Texas, 790 miles. That's pretty cool. It's coming through. All right, let's go and turn this off. There it is, a Sangean H201, the ultimate emergency radio. Yeah, I really like it. So yeah, it has a lot of features that would be useful in an emergency. Think about it. A lot of people who have been through emergencies enjoy a radio like this because it's simple, just takes batteries, doesn't need a dynamo to wind up, a solar panel, a lithium battery that doesn't go bad. So if you just stock your normal batteries and you have radios like this, you're going to be fine through extended power outages and extended circumstances. So definitely a worthy pickup. Links below, check it out. The 205 also is a great radio. It's more vertical than it is this horizontal format. You might like that one as well as an emergency radio. So check those two radios. And then, of course, if you like Sangean products and want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon. Get notified of future reviews, comparisons, and band scans. And 3, comment below what you think about the H201. Is it something you'd consider as a backup home radio? Waterproof, can handle heavy rain outside if you left it outside. It's got weather alert. It's got a flashlight. The lights go out. It has a clock. The only thing it lacks is an alarm clock, but I don't know if it needs it or not, but that would be handy. But there it is, the Sangean H201. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in my next video.